What is up, guys? Nams here from Salty Zombies. Now today I wanted to do a little beginner's guide on the different variations you can get of zombies in 7 Days to Die. I've split them up into a few categories from normals to heavies, their feral and radiate versions, and then the special infected. So starting right at the beginning, we got this little guy here, the crawler, very easy to kill, but he's always sneaky and hides in the corners, and when you go into POIs, you find you're being hit at the ankles by this guy. He can actually sprain and break your legs if you let him hit you enough. And then from there, we got your average everyday zombies that you'll see during the beginning stages of your gameplay. As you can see, their HP, their health is around about 100 to the late hundreds, 160, 170 tops. These two guys at the end, they're quite heavy, they're nearly 200. And then this guy at the very end, the soldier, I've put him here because even though his health is around about average, he actually has bulletproof armor on, so he has armor on, and when you shoot him with your gun you can hear it sounds like you're hitting something iron, and it doesn't do that much damage. So when you come across this guy, make sure you get the headshots in. And then from there we've got over what I call the heavies. Now these are your normal zombies that you'll get, but they have a lot more HP and they hit a hell of a lot harder. As you can see, their HP is almost 2 times, in some cases 3 times more than your other zombies that you've got here. And both these normal zombies and heavy zombies have a feral and a radiated version. And if you're new to 7 Days to Die and you don't know what that is, let me show you. So over on this example here, I've got the party girl, and if you look at her eyes on the normal version, they just look like normal dead zombie eyes, right? But then if we go over to the radiated version, so also her HP is almost double. So here it's like 130, here it's like an extra 100, it's 214, and you can see her glowing yellow eyes there. Now that's a good indication that she is feral, not to mention the fact that during the day when most zombies are walking, feral zombies will run at you, so they'll be chasing you, they hit harder, and they are a lot faster as well, so be careful to spot them. Usually when they're sleeping in the POIs, you can have their eyes open, so you'll be able to see and spot the glowing yellow there, so to know that that one's feral. So get that sneak shot in, don't wake it up, otherwise you'll be in trouble. And then the one next to that is radiated. Now these are obviously a lot easier to tell apart. They're glowing green, and this greeny glow also seen from really far away during the night. Now not to mention the HP on this one is doubled yet again, so from here from 240 almost 500, so way more than double. And they also hit harder as well as regenerate health, so that's why when you come across these guys you want to take them out quickly or have a rad mod remover on your gun. So I'll show you here on my gun, my pistol. This mod here is a rad remover mod, so it will disable these radiate zombies from regenerating, and they also add a little bit of DPS to your gun. So well worth investing in one of them. If you see them at a trader, or if you find one, slap it on your gun. Now you won't find the feral zombies at the beginning, so as your game stage increases, as you get more kills and as you develop in the levels, your game stage will rise and you'll start coming across harder zombies. Now I have a video about game stage and how it all works, including the looting game stage. I'll put that in the description below, but for now let me take you on to the last category of zombies, the special infected ones. Okay, now here's a couple of the special infected, starting here with the spider. Now this guy is pretty easy to kill, however he can jump great distances, so if you feel like you're safe because he's far away, think again. He'll jump straight on top of you and over walls, and again he will hit you on your legs primarily. Just like the crawler over there, he will sprain and break your legs if you let him hit you enough. And next to that is the burnt guy, another easy zombie to kill. However, if he hits you, he sets you on fire, which can do a lot of additional damage. If that happens, if you're on fire, whether the zombie hit you or you walked over your campfire or something like that, all you have to do is just drink some water or any fluid drink that you can, and it will extinguish the fire. After that, we have the fat cop. Now, he's a pretty tough zombie in 2 regards. One, he comes at you, he runs at you, hits hard. 2, he can spit at you, this like greeny goo, which can damage you quite a lot and the blocks around you, so he can do a lot of damage to your base. And on top of that, if you get him down to around about a third of the health, you'll hear his heartbeat really loud, and that is kind of like a self-destruct signal. It means he's about to blow up, so you have to finish him off very quickly before he blows up. Next after that is a new zombie in A20 called the Mutated. He's the same as the cop in the sense he can spit at you, but that's pretty much it. You can just shoot him and take him down quite comfortably. After that is the infamous Screamer, and she is attracted to heat maps. So if you're new to 7 Days to Die, the heat map is pretty much an engagement of the activity in the area. So if you build in a base and killing zombies and using your forge and your fire and chem station, that all generates a heat or sort of a signature in that area which will attract zombies. Now, if it goes high enough, it will start to attract screamers. They'll start wandering over, and then if they see you, they will scream and will spawn in a bunch of zombies to attack you and your base. So be careful of these. If you hear them outside your base, just try and sneak outside and shoot them before she sees you. After that is the White. So this guy, there's only a feral and a radiated version of him. He's just super tough. He's fast, got lots of HP, and will hit you very hard. Now, a lot of these other ones also have a feral and radiated version of themselves, so they are a lot tougher than the ones that you see here. Now, next to that is probably one of the most toughest zombies out there. As you can see, his HP is 800, which is pretty much double any of these zombies here. Now, the thing with him is that if you shoot this little green light, it will set off the bombs that are strapped to his chest. And that is bad news, because if he's near you and he blows up, you are instantly dead, and he can do a lot of damage to your base. So let me just demonstrate a couple of these right now. So I'm going to go shoot that cop so you can hear the heartbeat and see what happens. So let's give him a few shots in the face. Okay, so he's about halfway. Okay, now you can hear his heartbeat. Now I have to finish him off or he's going to blow up, but I'm going to let him blow up. And you see, he actually does damage to the other zombies around him as well. Now let's trigger the Demolisher, and I'll show you the difference in explosiveness. So let's go over here and I'll get my little gun. Oh, missed. Shoot that one. Back away. Boom. And as you can see, that explosion was way more than the cop, doing a lot of damage to the zombies nearby and to the ground. Now imagine if your base was there, this guy broke into your base and you triggered that, you can kiss your base goodbye, especially if there's more than one of them. So the best way to deal with most of these special zombies is with a gun from a distance. However, if you see any of them inside a POI or in your close quarter area, then I suggest you run out of there and get into an open area to combat them. So that's my basic beginner's guide to the 7 Days to Die zombies. I hope you liked it. If you do, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be throwing out more of these videos as time goes on. I also stream on Twitch, so come and say hello to me there. It'd be cool to hang out with you. And as I'm a part of Salty Zombies, we do have some of the biggest 7 Days to Die servers in the world. We have a bunch in the USA, a couple in Asia, and in Europe. So if you fancy playing 7 Days to Die with a big group of people and a very supportive community, then I highly recommend you come and join us. It'd be cool to see you playing, and the links to all of that stuff will be listed below in the video description. And until then, thanks for watching, stay safe and stay dangerous.